Many people seem to be experiencing a sudden sense of loneliness. It's a topic that's been buzzing around, and I couldn't help but wonder why. So, in today's video, we're going to dive deep into the reasons behind this phenomenon and explore some potential solutions. But before we get started, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss out on our content. Alright, let's get into it. The digital age. In this digital age, we're more connected than ever before, right? Well, yes and no. With the rise of social media, we've become accustomed to virtual interactions. While this has its advantages, it can also create a sense of loneliness. We're often comparing our lives to others' highlight reels, which can make us feel isolated and inadequate. Back in 2002, Matthew Lieberman and his team conducted a very interesting study. They asked participants to lay down an MRI scanners while they would play a simple ball-tossing game on the computer. The participants controlled a hand, and whenever the ball came to them, they would decide whom to throw it to next. The participants were led to believe that they were playing the game with two other real people over the internet, who were also lying in scanners. But after a couple of minutes of repetitive tossing the ball back and forth, the game changed. The other two participants, who were really just a computer program, stopped throwing the ball to the original participant. The actual participant was just left watching what they believed to be two people throwing the ball to each other, while they themselves were being actively excluded. This went on for a couple of minutes, and every single time, when the participant got out of the scanner, they showed a significant emotional response, either depression or anger. But what's interesting is all the brain data that scientists collected. There was a night and day difference in brain activity when participants had been included in the game and when they had been excluded. There were two key findings. Firstly, the same brain regions that register physical pain became active when people were left out of the game. And secondly, the more someone told the researchers they felt bad for being left out, the stronger the response was in those regions. So clearly, social pain is not just metaphorical. The same brain regions light up as when you are in physical pain. Busy lives. Our lives have become busier than ever. Work, school, chores, and responsibilities pile up, leaving little time for meaningful connections. People are often too tired or preoccupied to nurture their relationships, leading to a sense of isolation. The pandemic effect. Of course, we can't discuss loneliness without talking about the pandemic. COVID-19 forced us into isolation, and even as restrictions ease, some people continue to feel the lingering effects of social distancing. The fear of infection and prolonged isolation have taken a toll on our mental well-being. FOMO and social comparison. FOMO, fear of missing out. It's a real thing. Social media exposes us to the exciting lives of others, making us feel like we're missing out on something. This constant comparison can lead to feelings of loneliness and inadequacy. The loss of face-to-face interaction. Face-to-face interactions have become less common. We're glued to our screens, and even when we meet people, we often engage in digital distractions. This lack of genuine, in-person connection can leave us feeling isolated. Changes in social structures. Our social structures have changed significantly over time. Families are often more spread out, and traditional communities are less prevalent. This can lead to a lack of emotional support systems, contributing to loneliness. Work from home isolation. With the rise of remote work, many people have lost the daily interactions they used to have in the workplace. The absence of water cooler chats and casual office camaraderie can lead to a sense of isolation. Solutions. Alright, it's not all doom and gloom. There are ways to combat loneliness. First, consider taking a break from social media and focusing on real-life connections. Prioritize quality time with friends and family. Community engagement. Get involved in your community. Join clubs, volunteer, or participate in local events. These activities can help you build meaningful connections. Seek professional help. If you're struggling with persistent loneliness, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Therapists and support groups can provide valuable assistance. Self-care and mindfulness. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Engage in self-care routines and mindfulness practices to improve your mental well-being. A happy you is more likely to attract positive connections. So, there you have it. Folks, some reasons behind why everyone seems to be feeling lonely all of a sudden, and some strategies to combat it. Remember, you're not alone in feeling lonely, and there are ways to reconnect with the world around you. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. And if you have any tips on combating loneliness, please share them in the comments below. And, as always, subscribe for more engaging content. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.